Welcome back to another video, guys. I just wanted to take a short minute to go over what I would consider an excellent beginner's quad. It would be hard pressed to find. I don't guess I should say that. Let me just say this. This Syma X5C-1 is an excellent beginner's quad. This is the one I started on, and let me tell you something. This X5C-1 will take a pounding. Now, I call it Syma. Correctly might be Syma. I call it Syma. So, for purposes of my videos, I'm calling it a Syma. And I think Quadcopter 101 did a review of the X5C before they did the upgraded version, which was obviously a while back. And he wasn't so pleased with it, but he really enjoyed the X5C-1 and thought it was a great beginner's quad as well. So I'm just putting this out there from my own experience. This X5C-1 is an absolutely wonderful beginner's quad. I highly recommend it as a beginner's quad. This thing will take an absolute beating. Let me tell you, I got this thing stuck up in the very top of a tree, right across the road from my house here. At the very top. And this was probably, I don't know, a month ago, something like that. Maybe a little bit longer. No, probably about a month or so ago. Because I actually got this as a gift from my wife. As a Christmas gift, because I had told her I wanted to get one. Then I happened to decide this is the one I wanted. I told her if she gets me a quadcopter or a drone, whatever you want to say. Technically a drone, I guess. But if she gets me one, I would want this one. So she got it for me. And so it wasn't much later. I mean, we're just now at the end of February here. And so, a couple months, and she got me this, and I'm going to tell you, I got stuck at the top of that tree, and it sat there for a full day, and almost 2 full days. It didn't rain or anything, but it was cold and whatnot. It didn't rain or nothing, but I yanked the controls on that to get this thing out, just yanking it until the battery died. And I had shut the video recording off before I started doing all that. But I had a friend from work come here, and while he was here, I had asked him, how do you think we get this down? And he said, and I told him I had some links of 10-foot links of a PVC pipe, 3/4 inch. And he said, well, I'll go climb up halfway up that tree or something like that, and we'll take some of that PVC pipe. And so that's what we did. I told him if he could get up there, that we'd have enough PVC pipe to get it. So I had some taped together, which really, if it took another second, could have just bought the connectors and connected them. But he went up in there about 20 feet. We had 30 feet, approximately, of PVC pipe that he ended up knocking it out of the tree, out of the top. We're talking 40, 50 feet now. It's a big tree. And that thing fell down through the tree, bounced around. I still had the video. I had to save the video and everything. All I had to do was recalibrate. And at first I thought it was messed up because I didn't recalibrate and started to fly, and it was wanting to, take off like this and stuff, of course, because it was sitting like this, hooked on a limb for a couple of days. So, but other than taking a beating, it flies well. It flies really well. It's very light. I have the prop guards off here. I have the camera on it still right now, but I have the prop guards off of it, but you can see on the box there what it looks like. Has nice bright LEDs, good for even night flying. very, very stable and can take a beating. And the yaw rates aren't crazy. Now this is smaller. You can tell by size. This is a smaller one over here. But I don't recommend this one for a beginner. I recommend this one. This is actually a little bit more. I mean, it'll take a beating or two, and sure, beginner could fly it. But if you want to, if you go to like high rate on this, the yaw on it is absolutely nuts. I mean, it's crazy. And so, I highly recommend this one. Don't go just based on size. That's what I would tell you. Don't go just based on the size of the quadcopter as to whether or not it's going to be a good beginner's, because that's not. It doesn't come down to those things. The camera on this one, I mean, the camera on all these aren't very good at all. I mean, you're just not going to get high quality footage from the factory cameras. It's just not going to happen on these. I mean, this one here is 50, 60 bucks. I can't remember, somewhere around there. This one was 30 bucks. But I have no complaints about this as a beginner's quad. And for those searching around YouTube and wondering what you should get, either you or for your children, you know, that can old enough to be able to learn these things, I highly recommend this, guys. Go out, order one of these. I got mine from, I believe it was Think RC. So, and that ships from California. I'm in Indiana. But I can't think of a reason that a beginner shouldn't get this quadcopter. So that's my recommendation, guys. If you're searching around YouTube looking, you run across this video, grab this one. Alright? That's just my little 2 cents. You all have a good one, and I'll see you in the next video.